Hello, 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 good evening. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here on this Monday night live stream, where we started up a little bit easier there than on Friday, when the control room didn't want to start. So everything went nice and smooth this time for Gavin. It's almost like YouTube got to do it. It's a Friday Night Live, isn't it? And wanted to be mischievous. But everything's gone fine on this start. So hello, good evening. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. We're live across YouTube and also live across the world for a Monday night. And we're going to be doing Ensembles Ensembles, what is thrown his words already. Ensembles Watch Live, and it's going to be great. It's going to be epic. We're going to go through all members of the GFS Ensembles, see what they're showing for the next couple of weeks. We'll have a look at the rest of the 12s, their model suites as well. We'll look at the ECMWF extended, which is updating like at the moment. So that should be fully updated by around 8:30. And we'll see what's going on stratosphere wise with that. And we might include a little bit of long range as well. How does that sound? A little bit of a CFS? Maybe, are you up for that? We'll see. So, hello, good evening. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here on this Monday night live show. 31 concurrent with 9 thumbs up. If you could give us a like on the stream, that'd be absolutely fantastic. So, thank you so much. We may be a little bit shorter on this live stream. We'll see how it goes, but we're in a quieter phase at the moment. Obviously, it's not quite as much interest now that the models are going mild for February. But we'll see how it goes. We might get a few questions on that to help me extend the live stream a little bit. I think there's going to be a programme at 9 PM, is there, about the Beach from the East on Channel 5, I think it is. So I will try and have it wrapped up for that. I know quite a few will probably be wanting to have a watch of that a little bit later on. Right, okay, so the first thing we're going to do is name the doggy. So that's the first thing to do, I think. And then I will go through the live chat. And, I'll give you a shout out and I'll take some questions as well. We're at 40 concurrent viewers now, 16 thumbs up. Please like stream. Thank you so much, everybody. Right, okay. Yes, BSC, the YouTube, Twitter thingy is fixed. Oh, we see it. Oh, right, BSC, is it fixed? Is it now going through? Let's have a look. I'm going to go to my Twitter. See if the link's working. Let's try that one. Oh, God, that's great. That's great, BSG. Thanks for letting me know. Yeah, that's a bit of a worry. When I've been embedding the videos onto Twitter, it's just been coming up with nothing to see here. I think on Saturday, a few people have thought that, YouTube had pulled the plug, actually, on Gab after the Friday night live stream. I think we're all waiting for it to happen, aren't we? I know I am, waiting to get up on Saturday morning and get that email from YouTube saying they've pulled the plug on me. No, I think one or two people thought the channel had gone on Saturday, but it's great. Thanks for letting me know, BST, that's fixed. Right, we're going to name a doggy. So let's do that before we do anything else. So we are start screen capturing for you, which is very early in my life. I don't normally do that until around halfway through, but want to get it out of the way. So let's turn off the webcam, turn off the image, and we'll enable the display capture. There we go. Right, so we're going to go to Wheel of Name. So we're going to name the doggy. Now, we've had lots of interest for this. We have had Harry, Sausage, Rover, Dog, the dog, Hank, Ernie, Tom, Barney, Sid, Mikey, Beans, Snowdrop, Blitz, Luna, Nico, Dexter, Springer, Scooby, Marvin, Spud, and Charlie. Right, so the first thing we're going to do is spin the wheel. Good luck, everyone. Here we go. Let's have a look, 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 let's have a look. Snowdrop. Who give a snowdrop? Let me have a look on my list. So that's come from Matthew Orchard. Congratulations, Matthew. So it's Jerry Lamb and Snowdrop the dog. Wow, 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 wow. Who would have thought that? Well done. Well done, Matthew. You don't win anything. Congratulations, anyway. Right, okay, well, sample display capture. That was good, wasn't it? Sample display capture. That was good, wasn't it? That worked nice, didn't it? Well, all right, got the live stream off to a nice start, didn't it? Yeah, congratulations, Matthew. Well done. And thank you so much, everybody, for entering. So, Jerry the Lamb, and we've also got Snowdrop the doggy. So that's nice, isn't it? That's very, very nice. Right, I want to say thanks to our moderators for I'm so sorry, buddy. I want to say thanks to our moderators for moderating on the live stream. Thank you so much to James098 and also to Paul James for being here moderating. SP might be along a little bit later on too. So thank you so much to our moderators for being here and also for doing that. I have got the magic water with me tonight. Not magic tea, magic water. I've got a little bit of a headache. So I haven't been out too much of that. I think I might be got a little bit of a tooth, a little bit of a tooth flaring up. So here we go again. So yeah, I haven't been out too much of the old magic water. So Jeffers, good evening, Jeff. Thank you so much, my friend, being here. Hey, Gav. Hey, hi, everyone. Hello, Jeffers Craft. Thank you so much for checking in. How is it over on the West Coast? Jeffers, how is it over on the West Coast? I hope it's okay, my friend. Have you had a cold winter? Do you have a nice Christmas? Thank you so much, Jeffers, for being here. Right, we're at 46 concurrent viewers with 24 thumbs up. If you could give us a like on the stream, that'd be absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much, everybody, for doing that. Well, I better start going through the live chat. I think I'll just shift my chair over a little bit. I'm going to start going through the live chat, I think, and I'll shout you out and give you a few questions along the way. Jason Stebbins of 2 English Springers, and I could not imagine shouting out Snowdrop on their record, couldn't you, Jason? Oh, wow. Tim's on the East Coast. How is it on the East Coast, Tim? Is it getting colder yet? Jeff, it's all good here. That's great to hear, my friend. Right, I'm going to start going through the live chat. Let's shout you out. Okay, so who's in with us? First person in with us was Finley Boy, saying hi and evening, everyone. Good evening, Finley. Thank you so much, my friend, for being here. We've also got Michael Johnson here saying good evening, Gavin. Everyone, been quite mild here today. Been a nice day today. I've actually got some washing out on the line. Got some washing dry. So that's all right, isn't it? That's a sign that spring's coming when you can get your washing dry, isn't it? Yeah, thank you so much, Michael, for being here. Been a nice day today. Right, Finny Boy, Gav, is the final pub run stream going to be on Friday, February 24th? It might be. We'll see what the weather's doing at the time. I might run it a little way into March. We'll see what the interest is. Finley. Mark Dish, evening Gavin, remember straight after the live stream, 9 till 10:30, Channel 5 Beach Street East programme, marking 5 years. That's right, Mark. Yeah, I'll try and have the live stream wrapped up for 9, so that everybody can go once, so you can go and watch that. It sounds interesting. You can still see the playlist for the Beast from the East here on the GavsWeatherVids YouTube homepage. Actually, I've got all the videos that tells the story from the start, from the strap warming in early February right the way through to the end of the Beast from the East in the first week of March. So that's worth a watch. That's worth a watch on a rainy January or February afternoon. So check that out. and relive TBOS, the beats from, no, TBF, oh, relive the beats from these. Oh, Darth Vader has arrived! Thank you so much, Darth Vader, for checking into our Monday Night Live stream. Thank you so much, Darth. Amazing, incredible. Thank you so much, my friend. And just hit 50. You can count yours with 28 thumbs up. So if you could give us a like on stream, that'd be absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much, everybody, for doing that. Right, let's get back to the top. This is how I go on. I go up, I go down, go up, I go down. Let's get back up to the top of the live chat. Right, Finley wondering what the weather will have for February. It could be mild, certainly the first half of it then. Mark and Gavin, did you notice during the cluster of cold winters the summers were cool and wet? What caused those cold winters? Was it during the hail cycle? Yes, it was around then. Oh, dear me. Solar activity may have played a part in that, Mark. I definitely got a tooth flaring. Adrian, good evening to you, my friend. Hi, Gav. Hi, everyone. Hope you all did okay on this Monday Night Live stream. Thank you so much, Adrian, for being here. I'm okay, but I've got a tooth flaring. Mark and Gavin, what would you say is the reason we haven't had the split of the PV, and will it split by April, May time? The PV will end. Yes, I don't know if it'll split, but we will see an final end of the PV, a reversal of solar winds in the spring, as we always do. As for why PV hasn't split with this warming, probably because we didn't get like a secondary warming on the other side of the PV. So to get a split, you want it to warm on both sides of the PV a lot of the time. Well, not always. Every SSW is different, but it just wasn't quite right for this one. Probably haven't quite reached the required temperature either. Finley, it definitely feels a lot milder today than it has in past few weeks. It does. It's really been a nice day today. Mark, Gavin, even though it's mild, is it still right to keep vulnerable people warm? Was on about it on the news today. Yes, of course. Keep as warm as you can. Definitely. Finley, the central temperature at the start of the month was like 10.4. It was about 8.4, I think. But now month will end at close to average with the CT. Yeah, it won't be too far from average if you look at the more modern average. It will be above the 61 to 1990. Mark, Gavin, do you think the models are struggling a lot at the moment? I mean, yesterday it was saying cold, today it's saying mild first half. Yeah, down to the position of the high pressure. The cold yesterday wasn't like northern blocking cold. You know, it wasn't like Scandi or something. It was like the high pressure being centrally located, allowing frost and fog, really. It's just how far north that high pressure gets. It's always a job for models to judge that. So that's the reason. Right, feeling saying the CT for February is probably going to start at about 4 degrees above average. Yeah, it might do. Mark, Gavin, you said green time for cold lovers, but we can't claim we've had more cold weather during this winter than the last year. It's true, it's not been a bad winter for cold weather, has it? Mark also saying, Gavin, every time I see Thomas the weatherman, I keep thinking of you. You're so like him. I'm really not. I wish I was, but he's a lot better looking than I am. Thank you so much for the compliment, though, Mark. Right, okay. Mark and Gavin, all the strikes at the moment. Just imagine if the weather forecast went on strike. Well, I'll still be here. I've got my tax bill to pay, so Gav won't be striking anytime soon. I'm going to keep the money rolling in. Thank you so much. Mark also saying, Gavin, is the source high one of the problems if it moved away for a while? From Spain would that help bring colder weather to us? Yes, you want to get the Azores high towards Bermuda, really, and then that allows colder air to start digging southwards. Excuse me. Steffi is good into Steffi Adcock. Thank you so much. They're saying 85, 86 was around, so the middle, so early 80s was in 2021, late 80s, 2024. correlation to the hail cycle. I think that the hail winter thing is like there's a cold winter every 23 years, but it coincides with the hail cycle. So it's like 1895, 1917, 1940, 1963, 1986, something like that, one of those in the middle of the 80s, 85 to 87, and then, like 2010. Is the idea, but it gets patched up before 1895, which is interesting. Gets patched up before 1895, which is interesting. The correlation doesn't work as well, but from 1895 there is that interesting sort of 22 year cold winter singularity that you see through the 20th century. It did carry on into the 21st century. Alright, 61 can cope with 31 thumbs up. Please smash the like button. Everybody, let YouTube know and enjoy the live stream. Thank you so much. Terry's the expert on all of that. Lovely Terry Scully. Right, okay. James 09 shout out to you, my friend. Good evening to James. Thank you so much to our moderators, Paul and James, for being here. That's incredible. Michael Johnson asking Steph, yeah, the bird watch went. How did it go, Steph? How did it go? Okay, let's have a look. Ben, lovely Ben NT. Hello to you, Ben. Asking, how are we all doing? I'm alright, Ben, but I've got a dodgy tooth. So, I'll have to get to the dentist. That's going to be nice, isn't it? Finley was telling me to do it, so I did. Mark, I think 2017 winter, the PV was weak that winter. Oh, so sorry, everybody. So when the warming came, it helped to split it in 2018. I think it may have done. Mark. Now, what's going on at the bottom of the live chat? Let's have a look. Oh, wow. Stick your fingers in your ears, everybody. Super chat. Woo. Thank you so much to Stephanie Jeffries for your lovely super chat. Thank you so much, Steph. Hi, Gav, Mods, and the gang. Thank you so much, Stephanie. That's lovely. Thank you so much. That will help pay my my tax bill. Thank you so much, Stephanie. Steffi, so I see what you mean regarding how, thank you, at GavsWeatherVids, always wondered what people meant when referring to it. Yeah, that's the idea, Steph. That's the idea. Terry knows much more about it than me, but that's the idea. Right, okay, let's go back up to where I was. What a lovely live. Thank you so much, everyone. At 67 concurrent viewers with 34 thumbs up. If you could get us a like on stream, that'd be absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much for doing that. Right, okay, where are we in my live chat? Let's have a look. When I get to, where did I get to? There's Mark, wasn't it? Okay, Jake Harrison, hi Gav. This year I can really do with a cold wet April as my garden suffers in the complete opposite. I have a thing, also have a white Easter. It's more like you have a white Easter than a white Christmas, Jake, as I always say. So we'll have to see about that. Of course we will. Right, okay, Adam Morris, hello to you, Adam, and Katrine is as well, going to Katrine Baso. Thank you so much. Lee Stevens here as well, hello to you, my friend. Jake said, also Gav, a year ago today, your 10 to 14 day video, you went off on a tangent about what to do with the long range updates and the winter updates. Did I really? I've forgotten all about that. Jake. I was having a very bad time of it this time last year, so I was probably quite down about things generally. But yeah, thank you so much for the recap, Jake. Right, okay, Matthew Orchard, and to you, my friend, congratulations for Snowdrop. P Middy, hi P, thank you so much, asking if I'm on the magic water tonight. I've got it with me, but I better not have too much, I don't think, because I think I'm off to the dentist in the morning. Right, okay, Tim, quite warm here in South Carolina. Oh, wow, lovely. Lovely. I bet it's nice down there. Thank you so much, my friend, for checking in from the East Coast. We've had Jeffers from the West and Tim from the East. That's not bad, is it? That's all right. Right, hey. Let's have a look, 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 let's what's going on? What's going on? Okay, stick your fingers in your ears again, everybody. Super chat. Woo, 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 woo. Thank you so much to Jay Turner. 42. Hi, Gav from Portugal. Looking forward to European Outlook. Thank you so much, my friend. Yeah, we do the extended European Outlook on a Tuesday, and like the reliable week to 10-day European Outlook on a Thursday. So I'm so pleased that you're enjoying our European content. That's all additional and extra. You know, all at 69 concurrent viewers, but I won't mention that. It's Monday, not Friday. Yeah, that's all additional and extra. I'm so pleased that, you know, you enjoyed that content, my friend, and you find those forecasts interesting and useful and informative down there in Portugal. Thank you so much. That's incredibly kind. That's incredibly kind, Jay. Thank you so much, my friend. Go live stream, we will shout out all the super chatters. I promise you we will do that. Right, okay, let's come on back up then. See where we got to. Right, okay. P Mini, minding yourself next 2 weeks, keep meeting bills down for now. It's keeping it down for now, isn't it? Just what you need with these high energy costs, isn't it? Right, okay, Jason Stebbins, evening Davenport, thank you so much, my friend. Thanks so much for being here. Muncie is here, good evening to Muncie Pio. Thank you so much, Muncie. Right, okay, let's come down. Let's have a look. Now, Jonathan Stockley, how to you, Jonathan? Thank you so much, my friend. Andy Kane is here as well. Good evening to Andy. Thank you so much. Katrine is here too. Darth Vader checked in. Always great to see Darth. Of course it is. Right, okay. BSC Junkie. Do the last pub run live from Spoons. I wish. Red Wonder. I get thrown out. They have bouncers there, don't they? Can you imagine what they'd make me on a Friday night live streaming from Wetherspoons? They'd have me out, I think. What happened to Adrian's live stream BSD? I was waiting for that on Sunday and nothing happened. So I don't know. Did he have some technical issues or something? But I was waiting, you know, to hear the gossip, hear him spill the beans. But it didn't look like anything was happening when I checked in at about 5:30 on yesterday afternoon. So I don't know. Right, again, I'm so sorry, but I'm off on a tangent. Around 5-10 minutes time, I'll start doing some screen capturing for you. We're going to do Ensembles Watch Live. We'll have a look at Respiratoires there, bottom speaks. We'll look at the ECMWF strat charts, and might have a look at some long range as well. So it's going to be epic. We're hovering between 60 and 70 concurrent viewers, so you could give us a like on stream. Be absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much, everybody, for doing that. Right, let's have a look then. Darcy's going to get some snow tomorrow. Wow. Congratulations, Dar. Congratulations, my friend. Well done. I wish try and send some to the towers. I wouldn't mind a little bit. I wouldn't mind it, because the only story about it is when I was away, and that's just like a sprinkle, you know, a sprinkle of icing sugar. But I could see it was on the ground when I got back from New York. But other than that, there's been no snow here. So I wouldn't mind a little bit, you know. I wouldn't mind a little bit of snow. So send it my way if you can, Darth. Right, yay. Jonathan Stockley, I rewatched them too. Very nostalgic. Oh, lovely. That's the playlist, I think, for the Beach from the East. That's epic. Well done, Jonathan. Right, okay, gonna start moving down. Well, TBOS is here from Best of Sweden. Hello to you, my friend. Good to TBOS. We've also got the cricket fingers. Wow. Ah, finally catching you live, Gav. Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you so much to Cricket for being here. We've got Josh Shaker. What's up, Gav? Hello, my friend. Thank you so much for being here. Right, let's come on down. Ben's welcoming. Ben is welcoming Cricket Fingers. Yeah, welcome, my friend. Are you subscribed to our channel? I hope you are. It's always great to see new names in the live chat. Thank you so much for being here. Right, again. Let's have a look. Jay, Gav, at the end of May 2021, why did weather suddenly become a lot warmer after the cold April and May? I suppose the blocking just relaxed and maybe went on to the mild side of the block. I can't really remember, to be honest. I do remember it was very cold in April and May of 2021, but I can't quite remember how it ended, actually, with my magic water brain. But I suspect either the blocking relaxed, or we went on to the... I would expect either the blocking relaxed, or we went on to the mild side of the block, you know. Remember, with blocking, what a lot of people forget is that blocking in itself isn't a guarantee of cold in any particular place, because if one place is on the mild side of the block, somewhere else is always going to have to be if somewhere it's on the cold side of the block, I should say, then somewhere else is always going to have to be on the mild side of the block. So all it takes is for, like, the block to be in a certain position and we'll get cold or fishy. But shift the block, let's say 500 miles east or northeast, and then we'll go into a southerly, you see. So you'll have to keep that in mind when it comes to blocking. Right, okay, Mark, Gavin, I made up on STV app, they're starting all the old classic episodes of Brookside. Oh, right, I didn't watch that, from Wednesday. Do you remember Soap filmed in Liverpool in 1985? Of course, yeah, I know Brookside, but, we never watched it. Miss B didn't watch that much once. She didn't watch, I'm not sure why. But she watched all of the others, but she never really watched Brookside, I don't think. Maybe when the guy was buried. I think she watched it for a little bit when the guy was buried under the patio. Remember somebody got murdered and put under the patio. I probably shouldn't say that. But she did start watching it then, actually, for a month or two. But then when that storyline sort of went off, she went away from it, you know. But she did, yeah, no, she did watch it with the patio thing. Well, everybody was talking about it at the time. It's a very controversial plot, wasn't it? Right, okay. Thank you so much for a lovely live stream at 63 concurrent viewers. It's to 8:30, so we're going to start doing captioning for you very shortly. I want to get this live stream wrapped up at 9 o'clock for anybody who wants to watch the Beast recap on Channel 5. That's going to be on from 9 until 10:30. Right, okay. Darth Vader 2018 February March is underrated. It was great. Freezer, wasn't it? Danger not say, oh Gav, not too fake, I hope. It is a little bit, it's a little bit, James. I'm alright, but I think I'm gonna get the dentist before too much longer, before it, you know, really starts flaring up. PB's got a dental appointment tomorrow at 2:30. Good luck, my friend. I might see you there. Steffi, saltwater at GavsWeatherVids for you too. If it does that with pain, I won't go into biology here. Thank you so much, Steph. It's alright, you know, as long as I don't knock it or eat on it, but it's definitely flaring a little bit. Right, again, Mark, Gavin, when you sing, you do sound like John Lennon and Paul McCartney harmonising in the Beatles. I do not, Mark. I wish I did, but I don't. Right, again, let's have a look. Adam's here, Adam Brunson, hi everyone, hi at GavsWeatherVids. Hello to you, Adam. Thank you so much, my friend, for being here. Darth Vader, I'm going to go out and get some breakfast for tomorrow. Bye for now. Bye-bye, Darth. Thank you so much, and good luck with your snow tomorrow. BSC Junkie is skiing. Adrian. Oh, right, Adrian skiing, right, okay. No, I think he's back, because he's going to be live streaming or something. on Sunday, but BSC doesn't care much for him anyway. Oh, right, you're not a fan. You're not a fan of Adrian, then, BSC. Well, I think he's got some interesting stories, though. But I think he's got the gossip. But yeah, it's a little bit controversial, isn't it? Well, he was a shock jock, wasn't he? Like in the 90s and that. So you know, he's got all of the you know, he's got all of the persona, hasn't he? I think he could make a good YouTube, but just as long as he doesn't go too, you know, start getting too controversial. And I'm sure he won't, because he's not like you know who. So I don't think he'll go down that road. But I think, you know, with his past, you know, job that he did, I think he could do a good live stream. So it'll be interesting to see what he does, won't it? If he does start streaming. Find patience in life. Hello to your friend. Hi Gav. Hi chat. Here's hoping this winter gives us some snow. Thank you so much, my friend. We've had a little bit. Most people had a little bit. But I'm not sure there's going to be any in the next couple of weeks. Harry Very. Hello to you, Harry. Thank you so much. Good evening, Gav. Hello to you, my friend. Right, okay. Let's have a look. Right, pretty much shout everybody out. Mark, Gavin, when we're in Westerlies, that's our normal pattern, isn't it? But do better with Westerlies for us? Yes, they do. I think they do. Generally, yeah, because that's like the default setup. So that's the kind of pattern that they're used to. So yes, Westerlies the mods will do better in like the default setup. Right, I think pretty much shouted everybody out. If there's anybody that I've not shouted out, then please give me a thumbs up emoji or a waving emoji. And you know, before I start screen capturing, I'll give you a shout out. Find patience in life. Oh wow! Just got my name announced. You had a shout out. You had a shout out, my friend. I hope you enjoyed it. I love your username actually. Find patience in life. It's true. Actually, it's very true that you have to have patience in life. You know, it's a good thing to live by. I think that actually. Sean the Crocklin, mild. Winter over has a chance in December, but never really happened. Maybe we'll get it late. John. You never know. Duncan Wood, how to you, my friend? Good evening to Duncan. Thank you so much for being here. Right, okay. I'm going to start screen capturing, man. I'm going to bring you Ensembles watch. Let's do it, shall we? So, it's nearly 25 to 9 on Monday, the 30th of January, 2023. We are currently at 64 concurrent viewers with 38 thumbs up. Please give us a like on the stream. Thank you so much, everybody, for doing that. We are now going to bring you the Ensembles. Well, I sound kind of semi-professional, don't I? Who would have thought that? We're now going to bring you Ensembles Watch live in the screen share section of this live stream. So I'm going to turn off webcam, but I will be back at the end of the live stream to wrap things up. But for now, I'll say bye-bye. I'm going to turn off the image as well, and we're going to start display capturing. Here we go. We're display capturing on this Monday evening, and we thank you so very much, everybody, for being here. Right, I'm so sorry. The first thing you're going to look at then will be the temperature anomaly at 10 HPA from the ECMWF. So this has been updated. There we go. Monday, 3rd of January. There we go. Right, okay, so the temperature anomaly from ECMWF for the coming week at 10 HPM in Stratospheric for the coming week, 30th of January, 6th of February. Warming taking place, displacement of the polar vortex, very displaced blue colours, displacement of them into the North Atlantic and into Northern Europe as well. Now we go for the week 2. That's how it looks. So a weakened polar vortex sitting over Scandinavia, trying to inch its way back to the North Pole, and still warming continues, but beginning to fade a little bit over on the Pacific and Canadian side of the Arctic. Week 3 looks like that 3 and it's the 13th to the 20th of February. Again, warming is there over on the other side of the pole. We still have this displacement of PV on our side of the pole. Week 4, strengthening the warming. That's quite interesting. It's the 20th, 27th of February. Warming strengthening then. Again, as these are anomalies to average, we can't necessarily say that's a sudden stratospheric warming, but looks like the second half of February could pick warming up again. If that is right, that's week 5, 27th of February, 6th of March, and that's how we look when we get to week 6, which is the 6th to the 13th of February. Pretty warm stratospheric temperature at 10 HPA then. This is how the graph is looking tonight for solar winds, and further weakening looks like it could be on the way there actually into the second half of February, so that's quite interesting. The solar wind, of course, at 10 HPA is bouncing back at the moment. Not getting back to the level it was at a few weeks ago, but bouncing back from the weakening that happened like a couple of days ago. But it doesn't look as though a significant weakening could be on the way to the second half of February. Actually, dates are on the bottom of the chart here. So any line that goes under 0 is going for reversal of solar winds. You see there are quite a lot of them actually tonight that are going for reversal of solar winds into the second half of February. So stratosphere-wise, we may not be finished yet. We may. I know we've been going on about this for a long time now. We've been going on about it since Christmas. But that suggests that as we go through the second half of February, we may have an increasing chance of another stratospheric warming and another reversal of solar winds. The ensemble mean is this thick blue line just here. And compare that to where it was on Thursday, where the ensemble mean stayed up around here into the second half of February. Well, compare that to tonight. There's been a big shift actually, a big shift has taken place there within the ECM ensembles towards a sudden stratospheric warming and reversal of solar winds in the second half of February. Let's just quickly go back to YouTube. So this is interesting, and it does suggest that things stratosphere-wise are not over. What it also suggests, however, is that any tropospheric response to that is likely to come in the spring. Now, I'm not sure that's necessarily what you're going to be wanting, you know, but it wouldn't be the first time. It wouldn't be the first time we've found ourselves with a late SSW and blocking and whatnot, cold weather developing in March and April. So it will be one to keep an eye on, I think. Steffi, the PV is displaced over us, hence the stratospheric polar vortex displaced over us, hence the beautiful iridescent clouds you saw at changing light shape. That's right, yeah, that's right, Steph. Been some amazing cloud captures up in Scotland. Changing light shape managed to see one of those this morning. Lisa, as much as I love snow winter, I'm so over it now. I want warm spring and summer days, t-shirt and flowing skirts weather. Well, I think looking at that chart for the solar wind, you know, I think you may have a bit of a wait, actually. We may have a delayed spring. If we do get a late SSW at the end of February, then that will potentially have an effect on March and maybe April. Mark Kanish, Gavin, could that be another 2030? I wouldn't go that far, probably not like that. I'd be thinking maybe something like 2008. I was having a look at that the other day. If anybody remembers what happened, that's a landing year winter, I think with a westerly QBO. So if anybody remembers like late winter to spring 2008, then that could be the kind of thing we're looking at. Like about 3 weeks that was, from mid-March to early April, of quite cold and at times quite wintry weather. Anyway, it's all interesting. It's only a forecast from the ECM extended. So we'll wait and see. We'll wait and see. Right, let's start doing through the ensembles. I'm going to start off I'll tell you what, let's bring you the 12Z operationals first of all. So start off with the UK Met. So this is how UK Met 12Z is looking for midday on Thursday. The ridge of high pressure building up from the southwest. And as we go into the weekend, this is where the uncertainty is. Mark was asking about the model performance at the moment. This is where the uncertainty is. How far this high pressure goes north. You see the position of the high pressure now, or by the end of the week into the weekend, is around France and the Bay of Biscay. That leaves most of us with this mild southwesterly wind, mild and murky southwesterly wind. But as we get through to like Sunday into Monday, then we find that high pressure going further north. And if high pressure goes far enough north, we'll start having to think about inversion in the south and potentially fog, the gruesome twosome, fog and frost. But it's just how far north this high pressure goes, and that's why it's hard for the models to work out, because it's going against the zonal flow, you see. So it's always difficult for the models to work out how far north the high pressure is going. And that's why we're seeing a lot of chopping and changing from model run to model run, and day by day. Right, icon looks like that again. We've got the high pressure down south, low pressure to the north, winds coming in from the west. Now, as we go into the weekend, notice this icon not getting that high pressure as far north over the weekend as the UK Met. It's keeping more energy coming in from off the Atlantic. Probably far enough north, maybe start getting some fog going for England and Wales, but Scotland and Northern Ireland definitely still mild with those southwesterly winds. By the end of the icon run, trying to build up some higher pressure up towards Scandinavia. That's the 7th of February. Right, that's that one done. Let's have a look at GFS 12Z, see what that one's doing. Again, that high pressure not going as far north as like the UK Met is taking it. So maybe far enough north brings some fog into the south, generally quite mild into the north. Could be like a cloud over weekend as well. The GFS 12Z having a bit of a go. Excuse me, building up a Scandinavian high there around the middle of next week. That doesn't really come very much. And then high pressure sort of centres itself over and to the east of the country, with winds remain from the southwest. So the GFS 12 looks very mild generally, I think, up to the middle of February. GM once more looks like that, and again that high pressure ridging a little bit further north with the GEM over the weekend and into next week could bring a greater risk of oh dear, fog and frost into the south, and then try to get high pressure Scandinavia. So by day 10, the GM's having a really good go at setting up a Scandinavian high there, and it's actually bringing in quite a chilly or quite cold sort of southeasterly wind from off the continent with that one. And then the ECMWF looks like that. So how far north is the high pressure going with the ECM? So yeah, that could bring a little bit of frost, I think, by the beginning of next week, especially again to England and Wales. What does it do after that? So ECM is also trying to raise the heights of Scandinavia. Quite interesting model runs tonight. Wow, wow, wow. So a little bit of a hint there within the 12Z operationals of the Scandi. But really is raising the heights to our east and to our northeast. There is a pretty deep cold pool actually sitting just over the other side of the North Sea. Look at that. The upper temperatures around northern Germany and the Baltic Sea are looking really quite cold. So if we did get a Scandinavian high going just after day 10 and got the wind into the east, there is plenty of cold weather sitting just to our east. That looks quite interesting, doesn't it? Steph, could I have some gruesome twosome for my birthday then at GavsWeatherVids? Maybe, Steffi. Maybe. We're at 17 contributors. Thank you so much. Happy live stream. Please give us a like on stream. Thank you so much, everybody, for doing that best of Sweden. Ooh, quite interesting, isn't it? Quite interesting. Finley boy, I have no idea what to say in the chat. Just watch the show, my friend. Just watch Gav doing the day job. Right, so quite interesting 12Z operationals tonight. Let's see how the ensembles are looking, shall we? So we want to go back to the GFS. And we'll start, of course, with the controls. So we've already seen the GFS operational run. I think we'll take it from about Saturday. There we go. We've already seen GFS operational run. We know that in. Missed out all of the other ensembles are looking. Starting with the control, GFS control run. High pressure reaching in across the country early part of next week. That high pressure is trying to get to Scandinavia. But not really successfully, but does set up area of high pressure over to the east of the country, which brings a little bit of frost and fog with it. Then the high pressure into second week of February gets broken down. We go milder, wetter and windier with the GFS control run through to the middle of February. Ensemble member number 1 looks like this. Again, high pressure building up from the southwest, trying to raise heights over Scandinavia, but not really successfully so. Low pressure coming in from off the Atlantic, bringing quite cold weather from the west, actually. That's quite a bit of cold zonality there. Ensemble member number 2 looks like this. Let's have a look, shall we? Ensemble member number 2. Again, looking mild with southwesterly winds, bringing mild conditions across most parts of the country there. Higher pressure trying to get going over Scandinavia, but not really pulling it off. Low pressure just keeps coming off the Atlantic, actually quite stormy there with ensemble member 2 by middle of February. Ensemble member 3. Once again, showing a high pressure building up from the southwest, being a lot of dry and chilly weather with it. There will be some frost and fog with that, I think. And then we go in towards the middle of February, low pressure back in, turning us rather stormy then. Ensemble member number 4 looks like that. Again, high pressure building up from the south. That's going to have a go. Again, it's Scandinavia, I think. So, around the 7th of February, having a really good go at setting up Scandinavia. Just too much energy riding in above it. So, we just finished up high pressure sitting more or less over to the east of the country. Just going to be frost and fog with that. A lot of dry weather as well, I think, there. Through the second week of February. Ensemble member number 5. Again, building that high pressure northwards. It looks like it's going to have a go at getting itself to Scandinavia. But too much energy in the Atlantic to allow that. So you go milder, wetter and windier. But then we start bringing some colder air from the north as we go towards the middle part of February. And again, the hints of air of higher pressure towards our northeast. One of these ensemble members, I think, is going to set up a proper Scandinavia. So let's Scandinavian high. So let's push on to ensemble member number 6. And again, the high pressure is through the country, through the weekend, and into the early part of next week, when it turns milder, wetter and windier from off the Atlantic. And then that was my teeth again. And then we get to Wednesday 15th. And I was trying to rise to our north, but still showing quite mild with that one. Ensemble member number 7. Is this the one? Looks like it's going to build up a Scandinavian high this. 1,040 millibars, winds going into the east there. It's, oh gosh, that is so close. That one is so close to setting up a proper Scandinavian, proper easterly, but eventually too much energy in the Atlantic, so the mild, wet and windy weather is back in them as you get to the middle of February. That's the closest so far. Ensemble member number 8 looks like that. Again, high pressure not going as far north with that one, but could bring a little bit of frost and fog into the south. Mild, wet and windy then as we go through the second week of February. That's how we look when we get to the end, 15th of February, looking quite mild, wet, windy. Ensemble member number 9, looking like this. Again, high pressure builds over and slightly to the east of the country. Could bring some frost and some fog in with it as well. We pretty much get the wind into the east there about the 8th of February. Pretty much got an easterly there. And quite a cold easterly as well. We do bring in my 10 Celsius iceberg. Not a beast from the east, but probably kind of been snow showers with that one. So I think that's the coldest that we've seen so far. After that, high pressure sticking around the country could keep things frosty and foggy. Ensemble member number 10. Once again, has high pressure reaching up from the southwest as we go through the weekend into next week, being lots of dry weather with it, and the high pressure slipping away to the east, winds going into the south with this ensemble member. And then lower pressure out in the Atlantic could bring some unsettled weather. That's generally quite a mild one. Ensemble member number 11. Looks like that. So once more, we've got high pressure trying to get going over Scandinavia, but not going to be successful. Too much energy in the Atlantic just kind of blasts it away. Ensemble member number 12. What's that one going to do? Again, high pressure reaching in from the southwest at weekend into next week. This one's getting the high pressure to Scandinavia. And that is so close to bringing a proper easterly there. Very, very close to getting easterly going. It is quite cold as it is, actually, that one. You know, although winds aren't directly easterly, that southeasterly is quite cold. And eventually, it looks like we're about to start importing some very cold air from the east. Look at that cold pool sitting over to the east. That's a beast from the east. If you tap into that, that's a beast from the east. And not all that far away from it by the end of ensemble member number 12. Right, ensemble member number 13, looking like this. Again, the high pressure is reaching up to Scandinavia and sitting around the country, bringing lots of dry weather. Could be frost and fog with that. Is it going to get high pressure Scandinavia? It's certainly having a go at doing it, but not successfully. Ensemble member number 14, once more, has high pressure reaching in across the country through the weekend into next week. Then we're into west-southwesterlies as we move up towards day 10, looking, or beyond day 10, so looking unsettled, mild and wet. With that one, ensemble member number 15, we're halfway through, with high pressure again, having a really good go at reaching up to Scandinavia through the early part of next week. It does pull off a Scandinavian high, just not quite right to bring that very cold air in from the east, but certainly not far away from it. Yeah, that one gets a fully formed Scandinavian high go. Look at the upper air temperatures. With that, you can see how cold the air is just to our east. Most of that kept over the other side of the North Sea, but we do tap into some of it. So it's certainly a very cold second week to February with ensemble member number 15. Quite interesting, these ensembles, aren't they, everybody? They're quite interesting, aren't they? I wonder. We're at 75 concurrent viewers with 50 thumbs up. You could give us a like on the stream, that'd be absolutely fantastic. I bet you wasn't expecting these ensembles to look quite as interesting as this, was you? So, I wonder, are we going to tap into a Scandi by the middle of February? I think we're going to struggle with how much energy is in the Atlantic, but maybe. Ben Enty, wow. Quite interesting, Ben, isn't it? Right, let's carry on. Ensemble member number 16. Looks like that. I'll try and make some progress. I want to get this wrapped up for 9 o'clock. Ensemble member number 16. Looks like that. This was just mild, wet and windy throughout, really, with ensemble member number 16. No hint to a Scandi bear. Ensemble member number 17. Again, this one looking rather Atlantic driven. It is having a go at building some high pressure to the east, but generally keeps winds in from the west and from the southwest. Ensemble member number 18 looks like that. Again, high pressure building up from the south. Could bring some frost, fog and whatnot. Yeah, he can try and be a high pressure Scandinavia, but generally keeping wind in from west. With that one, ensemble member number 19 looks like this. How far north will it get the high pressure? So that was having a really good go against Scandinavian high game, but again, just not quite getting it together. Looking rather mild, wet and windy up to middle of February. With that one, ensemble member number 20. Once again, with high pressure regime from the southwest, is that the build up Scandinavian highs? That's been high pressure to east. It's not a Scandinavian high, but it probably brings us frost and fog with that one. Ensemble member number 21. Once again, showing a high pressure dominating the weather. How far north we get high pressure? We're not going to get high pressure that far north. Ensemble member number 21, no hint to scan that one. Ensemble member number 22. I think this one will get the high pressure more or less to Scandinavia. So that brings us a bit of an easterly wind and certainly colder weather with that, even if we're not tapping into a proper easterly. Quickly back into my wet wind weather from off the Atlantic. Ensemble member number 23. This was going to take the high pressure further north. I think that's a proper Scandinavian high. And a proper easterly wind there with ensemble member number 23. I don't know how cold that easterly is, but do get a couple of days of proper easterly winds there. Quickly back into milder southerlies again. Ensemble member number 24 looks like that. And again, the high pressure building to our northeast, but not quite able to tap into easterly with that one. So quite cold and unsettled with ensemble member 24. Ensemble member number 25 looks like that. High pressure ridging in from off the Atlantic, cold northerly, just to our east, and then high pressure trying to set up within high latitude, but turning milder, wetter and windier there, with ensemble member number 25 around the middle of February. Ensemble member number 26 looks like this. So again, that one's setting up a Scandi, I think, and getting a wind into the east, and that might be bringing quite cold air from the east before the high pressure begins to retreat slightly and lower pressure comes in from the Atlantic. Look at the upper air temperatures with that one. Yeah, that brings in some very cold air from the east around the 10th, 11th of February. That's a little bit of a beastly easterly, that one. Ensemble member number 27. Looks like that. I think this one's going to keep things generally mild, wet and windy. Let's have a look. It does have a gap build of some high pressure around northeast, but not successfully so. Too much energy in the Atlantic. Ensemble member number 28. Again, with high pressure dominating the weather over the weekend into the beginning of next week. Doesn't get the high pressure. Scandinavia keeps wind in from off the Atlantic. Ensemble member number 29. Looks like that. Again, high pressure reaching up from the south, bringing a lot of dry weather. High pressure trying to build over Scandinavia. Doesn't quite come up, but comes very close to it. Back into those mild west southwesters again. And then finally, ensemble member number 30. Looks like this, generally mild, wet, windy with that one. No hint of a Scandinavian high. With ensemble member number 30. Just have a very quick look at CFS V2, and then we're done. These are the 700 millibar height anomalies for the next 6 months. February, looking anticyclonic now. High pressure to our south, low pressure rate to northwest. That'll be dry and mild. February, March looks like that. Low pressure around Greenland, Iceland. High pressure to our south, so westerly, southwest winds, generally quite mild for March. April has high pressure set between Greenland and Scandinavia. That could be cold if we bring in a wind from the east and northeast. Exact wind direction of that is critical. So if it's like a south-southeasterly, that'd be quite a warm April. If it's east-northeasterly or north-northeasterly, that could be quite cold for April. So that, that could go either way. May looks like that. Higher pressure to east. We're nearly at the end of the live stream now. Thank you so much, everybody. Absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much. It's been absolutely epic. And June looks like that. High pressure is around Greenland, so probably going to be low pressure through here. That could be quite a cool and wet June, actually. And then finally, July looks like that with high pressure to the north generally, winds in from the east. That could be quite warm with those easterly winds in June. Right, it's time to wrap up the live stream. It's been fantastic. Thank you so much. Sam Parker, hi Gavin, everyone. A bit late to party. Hope you're doing well. Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you so much. It's been a fantastic live stream. Thank you so much, Sam, for being here. You'll have to watch it back on catch up. Paul James, vodka and prune juice equals pile driver. Paul, I don't know. What have you been talking about? What have you been talking about, everybody, in the live chat while I'm in screen capturing? I wonder. Lee Stevens, my cup of tea is brewing. That sounds lovely. Nigel Lockhart, hi Gav, over to you, my friend. Maritas, in April, isn't that cold? It would depend on the exact position of the blocking. Easterly winds in April probably aren't that cold. You need more of a northeasterly, so it would depend on the exact position of the blocking. Right, 1 minute to 9. I'm going to get the live stream wrapped up. Thank you so much, everybody. Fantastic. If everybody said thank you to our moderators, the moderator on the live stream, thank you so much to the moderators, to Paul and to James. That would be epic. Thank you so much to our lovely moderators. I was going to shout out Super Chatters, so thank you so much for your kindness and generosity to Stephanie Jeffries. Thank you so much for your kindness and generosity to Jade Turner. Thank you so much, both. Right, so starting now on Channel 5, there's going to be a 90-minute programme about the beasts from the east. I've got a bit of work to do, so I'll probably watch that on catch up, I think. But you head off, everybody, and have a watch of that and relive the Beach Release. Don't forget our Beach Release playlist on the GavsWeatherVids YouTube homepage, which charts the whole scenario as we saw it through GavsWeatherVids, right way from the stratospheric warming in early February all the way to the end of the beach from the east in early March. So if you feel like having a look at a few vids from 2018, then do that, you know, have a look at that. But enjoy the program on Channel 5 if you're going to be watching that. And just to comment, tomorrow we're going to have 6 AM upload. We'll have the EC 30-day forecast for UK and the rest of Europe, and we'll have 10 to 14 days where it can be live stream again on Wednesday. We'll live stream our 10 to 14 day, so I shall see you then for that. Paul Cooper, how to you, my friend? Put into Paul Cooper, thank you so much, my friend. Yeah, I'll see you live on Wednesday at 6 PM with our 10 to 14 day, but for this live stream, that is all for now, and thank you so much for watching. Have a great rest of your night, and bye for now.